Imagine a place where simply leaving your house can become a fight for survival. A place where water can freeze before it even touches the ground, and where the cold is so extreme that even a person wearing heavy winter clothes feels like they are wearing only a t-shirt. This place exists, and the most frightening part is that it is on our own planet. Today, we are going to discover the coldest place on Earth, understand how an environment like this can exist, and learn some facts that will make you appreciate the weather in your own city. So, grab your coat, because today's journey will be freezing. And before we continue, if you enjoy incredible curiosity videos like this, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us continue bringing more amazing stories and places. The coldest place in the world is Antarctica, a continent completely covered in ice and located at the southernmost point of the planet. There, the cold reaches levels that seem impossible. In 1983, scientists recorded a temperature of approximately -89.2 degrees Celsius at the Vostok research station. To compare, a regular home freezer is usually around -18 degrees Celsius. That means Antarctica was almost 70 degrees colder than a normal freezer. It is as if nature turned the planet into maximum freezer mode. But why is this place so cold? Antarctica receives very little sunlight during long periods of the year. At certain times, the sun practically disappears for months. Besides that, its enormous layer of white ice reflects much of the sun's heat back into space. Another factor is the altitude. Much of the continent is located at a very high elevation, and the higher you go, the lower the temperature usually becomes. It is like a giant mountain made entirely of ice. Now imagine waking up, opening your door, and feeling a cold so intense that your own body starts to complain. In Antarctica, a person without proper protection could suffer serious consequences within minutes. The air is so cold that breathing can become uncomfortable because the body needs to warm it before it reaches the lungs. And using a cell phone in that place, maybe it would not even have time to complain about the battery. Extreme cold causes batteries to drain much faster. One of the most fascinating things is what happens to water. In extremely low temperatures, throwing hot water into the air can make it freeze almost instantly, creating tiny ice crystals. It is one of those moments when nature looks like it is using special effects. Besides that, ordinary objects can completely change in this environment. Metal becomes so cold that touching it without protection can be dangerous. Some materials become fragile, and machines need to be specially prepared to work under these conditions. In Antarctica, a small mechanical problem can become a huge challenge. But despite looking like a place impossible for life, some animals have managed to survive in this extreme environment. Penguins, seals, and other species have developed incredible ways to resist the cold. Penguins, for example, have a layer of fat and special feathers that help keep their bodies warm. While we complain when temperatures drop a few degrees, they seem to say, "Finally, a comfortable climate." Another impressive fact is that Antarctica's ice holds information from thousands of years ago. Inside the layers of ice, there are tiny air bubbles trapped for a very long time. They work like a time capsule, showing what Earth's atmosphere was like in the past. In other words, that ice is not just ice. It is a huge library containing the history of our planet. Now think about this. Would you be able to spend just one night in this place? No internet, no comfort, temperatures close to -90 degrees, and a cold powerful enough to freeze your thoughts. Many people would probably give up within minutes and start looking for a way back to summer. If you made it this far and were amazed by this place, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because here you will find more stories and curiosities that seem impossible but are real. The coldest place on Earth shows us that our planet still hides places that look like they belong to another world. And the most incredible thing is that even in such an extreme environment, life continues to find a way to exist. Now tell me in the comments, would you have the courage to visit Antarctica? Or would you rather stay far away from this giant freezer? I have a challenge for you. Comment, "I can handle it," if you would spend one night there at -90 degrees. Or comment, "I give up," if you would not last 5 minutes. See you in the next video.